Yo, this your man Reed from the Comfortably Canceled Podcast, and look what we got here. Now, this one I'm conflicted on, man. Like, I'm really conflicted on it. But let's get straight to it. Wack 100, the manager of the game. The man who recently just might have committed a self-checkout by making a diss against Marshall Mathers. But Game released a statement calling the late, great Nipsey Hussle's brother, Blacc Sam, selfish because he sent a letter via his attorney to have Nipsey's verse removed from Game's latest album, Drillmatic. Now, this was all being caught on Clubhouse, and here's where Wack said something that kind of makes me go, this man got a point. And I quote, "These niggas be in their feelings. You notice you got Meek Mill and a bunch of people over there Wack really don't see eye to eye with. Whoever the Game work with, he work with. His shit ain't my shit. The Game done drove around LA. He's been the biggest Nipsey supporter ever. But there's a difference. The difference is the people that you named are alive and more than likely patched it up with Game, meaning there's no water under the bridge anywhere. But the person who had they verse pulled, which happened to be Nipsey, you sitting here kicking his back, and granted, Game's not doing it, but you over there assassinating the man's character in attempt at chipping away the legacy that he has left behind with slanderous allegations such as him having a gay sex tape and that you were extorting him while he was alive still. Now, again, here's another point where I get conflicted. Wack said something that makes sense again, and it happened to be you letting emotions get in the front of business. And I agree because he right. But again, because Game showed big love to Nip, and he always has since the beginning. But when is Wack gonna realize that he's a manager? Granted, he building his social presence and footprint with his Clubhouse conversations and podcast appearances. But at some point, what he says can and probably will come back and bite Game. Just like it did right here. Right here. We seeing it. And maybe it ain't right, but it is what it is. You can't tell somebody how to process trauma or hurt thrown their way. And another statement given that still, man, I'm shooting Wack a lot of bail, but it makes it hard to choose a side, is what Wack stated. The Game and Nipsey song does nothing but work towards a remembrance of Nipsey. He's not here to drop music or promote music, so it's just remembrance of Nipsey. So at the end of the day, I think what Blacc Sam goes wrong at, he's being selfish with his anger, probably towards me, but he's totally disregarding the acknowledgement that Game has given Nipsey since he's been gone. Yeah, man. See, they both got valid reasons. And at that point right there, Wack even acknowledged that the issue with the verse being removed is because of Wack and the things he's been saying to tarnish Nipsey's name or attempt to tarnish Nipsey's name. But who y'all feel right or wrong in this situation? Sam for feeling how he felt and pulling Nipsey's verse off of that, or Wack and just keeping it a bean saying, yo, you being emotional of this, even though you may be the one who started this whole thing. It's your man Reed from the Comfortably Canceled Podcast. If you like what I'm bringing you, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Peace.